This is it. The day has finally arrived. After all these years, I'm finally here. Here it is. The famous memorial bench for one and only Mr. Dr. Rik Mayall. Man. Finally, this is where they filmed the start of the show Bottom back in the day. Where Eddie and Rissy were sitting there. This is not the bench they were sitting on. They've also put a memorial bench in place. But this is the area where they filmed the opening segments for Bottom back in the early 90s. Saw this guy's on the crossing. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I don't know why you can make that out enough, because it's been sitting here for over 10 years, but I want to have a wee read of that. And part of it is from the speech that he done at the University of Exeter when he was made a doctor. Or as he calls it, Dr. the Rik Mayall. Stunning. Just can't get over the fact after all these years I'm finally sitting here. Guys, if you know, Rik Mayall was an absolute iconic legend in the world of comedy, film and more. And he passed away, unfortunately, in June 2014, which was a shock to everybody. But I always made a point one day to come here and see this memorial bench where they filmed that segment for Bottom back in the 90s. I mean, everybody in the UK obviously knows the programme Bottom unless you lived under a rock. It was just a phenomenal programme, so much funny, it broke so much boundaries back in those days. Some of the stuff now you wouldn't get away with on TV nowadays because of the whole PC crap you see on the television now. But yeah, I just made a point to come here today and obviously pay my respects to the man. What a legend he was. I got the privilege of meeting him in 2006 in Glasgow. I was up watching him doing the New Statesman show and I actually got to spend almost an hour with him. I got to spend time with him where he brought myself and my wife at the time over for a chat and we're speaking away to him. And we took pictures. He took funny, shall we say, erotic type pictures with my missus where he was pretending, he sort of bent her over and pretended to do typical Rik stuff that he did with the ladies for a bit of fun and a bit of crack. But yeah, no, it was fun that day. I'll never forget that day, sitting chatting to him and asking him questions about the young ones, Bottom, and all the different things that he'd done over the years. But now, the fact that I'm sitting here in Hammersmith in London, where this iconic part of the intro of Bottom was filmed, all the way back in the early 90s, and now I'm sitting here on his memorial bench, paying tribute to the man himself. Guys, if you haven't watched Bottom, please go and watch it. It is one of the most funniest programmes of that time, and it broke so much boundaries and paved the way for so many comedians. I mean, obviously Rik Mayall and Adrian Edmondson were famous for the young ones, and the Dangerous Brothers, and all our different programmes like Filthy Rich and Cat Flap, and so many other programmes Rik and Aid done together. I mean, I personally saw Aid last year in Liverpool at his book tour, Berserker book tour in Liverpool. I flew to Liverpool to watch him. Unfortunately, I had the privilege to get a photograph with him. I just missed him on 2 occasions. One at a Bottom live show in 2003 in Belfast, and then obviously just missed him in Liverpool last year. So one day I hope to get a photograph with Adrian, which means I have a photograph with the both of them. But it's nice to be here today and spend some time here, especially on a day like today. What a beautiful day here on a beautiful sunny August afternoon here in London. So I want to show you one more shot here of the bench, guys, before I move on. But please go and check it out, all the stuff that he's done over the years. I was at the Bristol Hippodrome Theatre there a few years ago when I was in Bristol. I've done a bit of a tribute video to Rik and Aid when they done the Bottom tour at the Hippodrome Theatre in, I think it was 2003, I think it was. Was it 2003 they done one in Bristol? Where they were trapped on the desert island with the bomb. That was a fun one. But yeah, I've done that. I'll drop a link for that video in the description, guys, as well. For that video, we done a review on them back in, it was 2 years ago when I was in Cardiff, or it was in Wales for the weekend. But yes, guys, it's just nice to be sitting here today, paying respects to Rik, and obviously his memory. I mean, it's gone 10 years now, 11 years now. 11 years this year. I can't believe he's been gone 11 years. He's an incredible performer, and the day I spent with him in 2006, I will never ever forget that day, the day I die. What an amazing guy. What a legend of comedy here in Britain. And like icon that'll never, ever be forgotten. Never. And on his wee plaque here, you see here the speech that he done that day where he says that love is the answer. It is. And I totally agree with him. And I've had my ups and downs of love over the years. I'll be the first to admit that. But always live in hope. One day, there's always someone out there for everybody. He actually told me one day as well, when I introduced him to my wife, because he actually said to me at the time, "Is this your girlfriend?" I said, "No, it's my wife." And he went, "Oh, it's your wife?" And he always said about love and stuff like that. There's always someone out there for everyone. And I'm a firm believer of that. But anyway, I'll show you this bench one last time before I go to bed. But if you enjoyed this wee video done today here at Hammersmith, and you're new to the channel here, please like this video and I would appreciate it. And also hit subscribe below. Check out all our great videos on our channel here over the last 9.5 years. I would appreciate it. See one last shot of the bench here. Rick, you're a legend, my friend. You'll never ever be forgotten. And I will always watch your videos and always watch your stuff whenever I'm on a crap day. Always makes me smile. What a legend. What an icon. And missed by so many people. There you are, one final shot.
Let me give you youngsters a present. 5 mantras to carry with you through your lives. These are mine. Number 1, all men are equal. Therefore, no one can ever be your genuine superior. Number 2, your future is as bright as you make it. Number 3, change is a constant of life. So you must never, ever lose your wisdom. Number 4, if you want to live a full and complete human life, you have to be free. And number 5, love is the answer. Love is the answer. Bon voyage!